Hi, I'm Carrie, and this is The Shadow on the Glass by Jonathan L. Howard. And it is a book apparently based on or a spin-off from a video game or board game called The Call of Cthulhu, which in turn is based on the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, a famous American horror writer from the early part of the last century. Now, Lovecraft wrote largely for pulp magazines. He was rediscovered in the 60s and 70s. He's an entertaining horror writer with a peculiar style, all his own. It's punchy, it's atmospheric, it's fun to read. The only real problem with it is that his stories all seem to end the same way. At least that's how I remember it, with people glimpsing horrors so profound, so earth-shattering, so soul-stirring that they can barely describe them and end up running away, gibbering with fear. But they are good. If you haven't read them, they're worth checking out. Lovecraft himself was as unpleasant as some of the horrors he described. He was a racist, a xenophobe, not a very nice person. Apparently he mellowed a bit towards the end of his short life. But yeah, a lot of his, it's not hard to see some of his racist ideas percolating in his short stories. That's what he wrote, mostly short stories. Now, normally a book that's a tie-in to a video game or board game would not appeal to me, but Jonathan L. Howard. He is a fantastic writer of horror and supernatural, and really any genre he turns his hand to. Most emphatically in a series called Johannes Cabal, which started in 2009. There are 5 volumes. It's Johannes. The first one is called Johannes Cabal, the Necromancer. So you can see there's obviously a supernatural aspect. But the novels vary in subject matter. Sometimes they're straight action adventure. Sometimes they're leaning more towards horror. And perhaps that's why they're not as well known as they should be, because they varied so much in tone, really, I guess. But he's fantastic, and he is fantastic in this. The story concerns a Sir Donovan Clay, a rich Australian in about 1890, who comes to England under mysterious circumstances and is essentially trying to reintroduce the old ones, evil gods from beyond our solar system into Earth. In return, they will grant him sovereignty over the Earth. So we have a rich Australian man who's coming to Britain to lay waste to it. I don't know if Howard's referring to any other Australian billionaires, millionaires who've come along over the years, but I think so. Anyway, the story unfolds. It's a bit more science fiction-y than horror. Our hero and heroine are a pair of psychics who've been scamming their way around London, who are invited to Donovan Clay's mansion one night and find out that there's more going on than simply trying to contact dead relatives. Things take a very dark turn. Grant then must seek the aid of a shadowy group who are dedicated to overthrowing Clay. They have learned what he's up to, and they are helping another alien race called the Yith, Y-I-T-H. So there's much action, suspense, twists, but what keeps it all most entertaining and worth reading is the writing of Howard. He's erudite, literate, witty, very witty, and never stops, makes us feel like this is somehow attached to a video game, and points have to be, or issues are not issues, but aspects of the story must pay homage to whatever the game consists of. I have no idea, but anyway, it feels like its own thing, not that it's part of some grand plan to market something. So it's really fun. Not sure if there's going to be more in this series. I would prefer that there's another Johannes Cabal, but that seems to have gone by the wayside for some reason, unfortunately. Anyway, time to promo my own book for the umpteenth time. The Skeleton Palms, a noir thriller set in Las Vegas and Nevada. Not supernatural, but a lot of horrifying things happen in it. So if you think that would meet your needs, please give it a try. Thanks. Bye.